this live. It's going to be for subscribers first, and I'm going to start doing this on a lot of the public lives. I just started a subscription service, and so for the first 5 minutes or so, I'm going to give subscribers a chat only. So I'll open up the chat probably in about 5 minutes or so. If I don't get any subscribers I'll put the chat on a little bit sooner. But this is going to be one of the perks for joining the channel. We're getting a lot of people, and so I want to give a little bit to the people who have joined the. And I have two levels. We have the subscriber level, and the standard level, and we have the what do you call it level, the elite level. And so those of you who are in the standard level of and those of you who are on the elite, you can put in your questions right now. I'm opening up the questions first to the subscribers, and so you'll be able to put something in the chat. And for those of you who aren't subscribing, the chat will open to the rest of you in a few minutes. I'm just going to give any of my subscribers a chance to ask their questions first, because I like to give the subscribers a priority. And while I'm waiting for any subscribers, I'm just going to go through my normal welcome. So welcome to the space. It's not a space for urgency demands or for looping questions asked out of desperation. This is a field of calm resonance, truth, and conscious choice. If you're here to truly witness yourself, to activate your own healing, to walk deeper into your own path, then welcome. If you're here to just grab answers without presence, this is not the space for you. Only aligned, patient, and willing energy is permitted. And if you're in here for real guidance and exchange, I'll hold space for you with respect, generosity, and true connection only. During the lives, I do run a clean boundary around looping energy, and that's when somebody asks the same question over and over again. It tells me they're not present, and I don't read from that space. Not everybody does get a free reading because I'm not a vending machine. So if you're sincere, show up with real energy, you listen, you receive. Sometimes I will read you, sometimes I won't, and sometimes your message is in somebody else's pull. It's not personal, it is energetic. If you do want a guaranteed reading or you want to skip the line, ask in the comments about my paid options. Otherwise, enjoy the vibe. Be very patient. Wait for your message to be read and received, and no begging, no loops. So for everybody here, I've opened up the chat for subscribers first. So I'm going to give them another 2 minutes. If I have any subscribers, go ahead and put your question into the comment window, and we're going to do subscribers first. And if not, we'll open it up in about a minute to 2 minutes for everybody else's questions. So for people who have not been here before, the quick ground rule is post your question once. I do read them all. Repeating or spamming doesn't get you the attention that you want. It won't get you answered faster, it just gets you muted. So let's keep the chat clean. Let's make sure we're only asking our question once. I see everything. You don't have to ask me if I saw your question. I saw it. And for the lives, when I do the current lives, they are free readings for general questions only. Any relationship or deep dive reading is a donation. It's a $5 donation for a relationship reading and a $10 donation for a deeper dive. Both of those are available by just asking in the comments. So I'm going to give last call to anybody who is a subscriber to put in your question. And so if you are subscribing, you should be able to put a question in the chat. For everybody else, the chat is closed right now for a few minutes while I'm giving the subscribers a chance to join in the chat and get their questions first. And that's the beauty of the subscription service. I have 2 levels, and anybody who would like to get to that priority, my lives are going to start doing that. The initial 5 minutes or so is going to be a priority for the subscribers. So anybody who is a subscriber, please do put your name in there and ask your question. And I'm going to give it about another minute here. And welcome for everybody else. While I'm waiting to see if any subscribers are going to join, I'm just going to see what the current chakra that needs to be worked on, and then we'll go from there. So, Spirit, what is the current chakra for the collective that needs to be worked on? And anybody who is a member, a subscriber member, you may put your question in the chat now. I'll be opening it up to the public in a few minutes, so this is your chance to skip the line, so to speak, of the entire mess. All right, so Spirit is saying for a lot of people here who are on here, and this is a collective message, right now the energy has been very bittersweet. And why is it bittersweet? Because if you notice that this person, she has this beautiful, beautiful cake, but what's the problem with the cake? She doesn't like it. You can see it in her face. It's not the cake she wanted. And why didn't she get the cake she wanted? Because she didn't ask for what she wanted. And Spirit is reminding every one of you to speak your own truth. Okay, so with that, doesn't look like anybody from the subscriber list is asking a question, so I'm going to open up the chat to everybody else. So give it a few seconds for TikTok to allow for that to work. And you can start typing your questions in a few seconds here. And so just a reminder from Spirit and from anybody, make sure you're speaking your truth. Make sure you're telling people what you truly want, because that's what Spirit's saying in this now moment is really required. And just hang on while I just turn on a little light here. It's getting a little dark. We got a big storm coming through, so I just want to make sure we got some good lighting. And so, LJ, for anything that is a relationship reading, that's a $5 donation. You can make that donation either through a Galaxy coin or through going to my profile. And in my profile, you'll see a link tree. Go to the link tree and choose one of the two PRV donation spots, and then just let me know. We're only doing general questions on the free queue, and that's the standard policy on my channel. And that's why it says free and paid. Actually, let me just fix the notices here for a second, because I think I've got the wrong notices up. So we're going to fix that while we're waiting here. So let's shut that off and shut that off, because we're doing live readings today. And it is free and paid. It's what it says on the title as well. So just so everybody knows, you can do free, you can do paid. The free ones are for people who are looking for a general question, and the paid ones are for people with a relationship question or a deeper dive. And health is also a no-no, and the reason we don't do health is because health, pregnancy, death, and jail, we don't do that. We don't want to create timelines. So Luis Annalyn, any messages from your spirit brother? So I don't do mediumship, but I can get you a message from your higher self. So bear with me while I pull the card for higher self. And if we do get lost here, it's because the spirit, because we have a big thunderstorm coming in here. So just wait while I get that card that I want for higher self. Here we go. And hello, Lulu from Scotland. How are you? Yes, she can. Just remember, everybody, just please put your question in once. Do not repeat the question. Do not say it over and over again, because then you'll get muted. I need patience for everybody here, and free questions are general only. So for Luis Allen, message from your higher self is, know whatever decision you made, it was the right one. So if you've been guessing yourself, your higher self is saying, stop, you made the right decision. Just trust your own intuition a little bit more. And with that, and LJ, hang on, I'll get you in a second here. So Lulu from Scotland, can you have a card? Yeah, let's see what we have for you, Lulu. Actually, it's Louie Lou. For you, it is the hummingbird spirit. Be here now. Spirit wants you to be present. And that's what the hummingbird spirit is all about, being in that present moment. Make sure you're in that present moment, not someplace else, not daydreaming. And let's see who else we have here. So I think it was LJ. Let's see what I have for you, LJ. And you're welcome, Luis. And LJ, for you, Spirit is saying prayer, and really it's not prayer. It's really you need to take your power back. Right now, life is giving you some lemons, and it's time for you to make some lemonade out of it. It's time for you to do a solar plexus healing. Solar plexus is when people, that's your power center. And when people take your power away, usually you give it away. You don't actually get taken away, it gets given away. It's time for you to take it back. And I hope that makes sense with you. And let's see who else we have here. Charmaine, will you manage taking care of your children alone? Of course you will. You just have to believe you can. You don't need a card for that because Spirit's already telling me, yes, you will be just fine. You just have to believe in yourself. Um, and that's the problem. Don't second guess yourself. And with that, let's see who else we have here. And Nicole, any relationship reading is a $5 donation. You can make that donation through either the TikTok gift system with a Galaxy card or a Galaxy coin, or you can also go into my profile, look at my link tree, and there's some links inside of that link tree on how to donate. Just let me know if you're donating. And for those of you who are just joining, I'm just going to give you the quick ground rules. Uh, Post your question once. I do read them all. Repeating or spamming never gets you answered faster. It only gets you muted. So make sure you're not posting your question over and over again like a mindless bot. And also for the general readings that are for free, they are for, their general questions. Anything with a relationship or a deep dive is relationships are a $5 donation, and deep dives, which is multiple decks and can be for a relationship reading, are $10. And Perez, it's the same thing for you as well. Any relationship question is available, but it is a paid reading. Because if you look on the screen, as it says, free and paid free are only the general readings. And Bonita Harris. And so the first thing I'm going to tell you is don't worry about what your spirit guides want for you because they're a waste of your time. They're useless. What they are a distraction to keep you stuck. What you want to know is what yourself, your higher self, wants for you in this now moment. And Melissa, I'll get to you in a second. I just happened to notice Bonita first. For you, Bonita, everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. So make sure when you're interacting with other people, you're treating them as you want to be treated yourself. And Melissa, let's see what we have for you. Spirit, what do we have for Melissa? Melissa, for you, it is you've had the power all along. You just need to believe it. Believe in yourself. Believe, 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 believe. I hope that helps you. And welcome for everybody who is here. You may hear some thunder and lightning clapping around because there is an ungodly storm going outside my window right now. If you're in Pennsylvania, you know what I mean. Pennsylvania, New Jersey area. It is a huge, huge thunderstorm. So you're welcome, Bonita. And so welcome everybody to the live. This will probably be my last live for the day. I am answering general questions for free. Relationship questions are $5 and deeper dives are 10. And you're welcome, Melissa. So please do put your question into the chat window. And if anybody is interested, I do have a brand new subscription out there. I have two tiers of that subscription. One is the standard, and the other one is the elite. The standard will give you a priority queue for any time I do a live. Generally, I'm going to do the first 5 or so minutes of the live just for subscription members, and I'm also going to be doing subscriber-only lives. So if you're going to be on either tier, you'll get that free subscriber-only live. Well, it's not free; it's from part of the subscription service. And then I also will be doing for the elite ones, for those who really want to get into their healing a little bit deeper. I'm going to be private healing lives, mostly through Zoom, only for the elite members. So if you are interested, please do go ahead and hit that little star button and it'll give you all the information. But I'm going to be pulling a lot more, shall we say, tweaks to that so that you're going to get a lot of benefit for just a little bit of money. And let's see what else we have here. So, Charm, you've already asked one question. You only get one question per live. If you want other questions, that is going to be paid reading. Because we don't want to over deliver here. You know, I do paid readings for a living. So you don't want to get too greedy here. Otherwise, I'm going to make you a paid reading person. So. And that's for everybody here too. You only get one question. If you want multiple questions, then pay for reading. We will go through as many questions as you want. And VC, you could ask that, but that would have to be a paid reading. I don't, as I state, probably about 10 or 15 times during a live that all relationship readings are paid readings. They are $5 if you want it on this live, $10 if you want to go deep dive, and then I have plenty of other readings available on the if you just send me a DM. And so happy to give you a free reading, and that free reading is a general question. So if you want that, sure, go ahead, pop it in. And with that, please make sure you are putting your notifications on, because then you will know when I go live. And for everybody who is just joining, I only have a few ground rules here, right? It's number one, not everybody does get a free reading because I'm not a vending machine. Free readings are limited to general card pulls only. Any relationship reading or deep dive does come with a fee, and that's the part of the paid section of it. But be sincere, show up with real energy, listen. Make sure you're patient about receiving, because sometimes I will read you, sometimes I don't. It's not personal. Sometimes your message is in somebody else's pull. If you do want guaranteed readings, I do have some paid options. Otherwise, be patient. Allow enough time for me to read your question and answer it. Sometimes answering somebody else's questions, you have to be patient about that. And so hopefully that helps. And so Bella Hansen is wondering, what is the message for today? Well, let's see what we have for you. Bear with me. And for anybody who's looking for more than just a card, do reach out, because I do paid readings. I have everything from a $10 reading all the way up to a $111 reading. And, the $5 relationship readings are only available on the lives. And Lorado, that's also a paid reading. And so for Bella Hansen, Spirit saying, for right now, you've got a few things going on here. And Spirit's saying it's time for you to heal. And when you start working on your own healing, there's a lot of things that are going to open up for you. There's going to be a lot of opportunities. There's going to be a lot of abundance, but you have to open that door to value, meaning you actually have to choose to heal, and you have to start working on yourself and start facing your shadows. If you're not ready to do that, then that's your choice. But Spirit is saying that the opportunity is here, but you have to choose. And VC, let's see what we have for you on a general. So nothing's wasted is what Spirit's saying, but it's also saying make sure that you're doing things in alignment with yourself. So whatever you're going through in this now moment, this is just something meant to help you learn in the long term. I hope that makes sense to you. And let's see who we have here. So just bear with me while I catch. And that was for VC. And let's see who else we have. Lee Ra is asking a general question. Let's see what we have for Lee Ra. Spirit is saying, claim your independence. Be the cat. Be that one that sees that glass that's on the edge of the table and swat it off and smash it to the ground. Why? Because you're a cat and you can. Don't worry about what other people think. Just do what you want to do. That's what Spirit is telling you. And you're welcome, Bella. And so good evening. S. Neebly, to read your life would be a uh, would be a paid reading. However, I'll give you a message from your higher self for free, because a life reading is a big reading here. So, and Shauna, in order to get a reconciliation reading, that is a Galaxy coin or a $5 donation. Um, I appreciate the hand heart. Happy to give you a free general reading, but any relationship reading is a $5 reading. And so for S. Nebley, I'm having a hard time with your name. Excuse me on that. Your higher self is saying there's a way if you're willing to change the way you see it. And you've had the power all along. You just need to believe it because you don't believe. And that's why whatever you're asking for isn't happening, because you're trying the same thing over and over again with a false belief that you can't. You have to believe you can. And then pivot and get what you really want. And so, Shauna, if you do want a general reading, happy to give it to you. But the relationship readings are a $5 donation and or a Galaxy coin, whichever you prefer. If you want the $5 donation, just go into my profile and take a look at the pinned comments. I'm sorry, look at the link tree, and in the link tree you'll see some links for donations. And so, Tanya, you want to know what's going on? And yeah, you only need to ask once here, people. I don't need to know. I don't need it because then I won't. But let's see what your higher self has for your near future, Tanya. So bear with me here. And Shauna, I'll get to you in a few seconds here, okay? So will you reconcile with D? We'll get right to it. Just let me get this one out. And for you, Tanya, you're hanging out with a bunch of drama mamas. Get away from those drama mamas because they are bringing you down. All right. So just if you wouldn't mind, Shauna, if you could go ahead and just think about your person right now. I just want to tune into you. And let's see what's going on within your space. And then we'll see about it. I'll see if I can get you a timeline with it as well. But I just want to tune in. I want to get the cards I want. Just a set of cards here. And so, Tanya, what is the energies? And for everybody who is on here, please be patient. Only put your question in once because I'm focusing on a paid reading right now. So I will not be answering anybody's questions until this one is done. So Shauna, think of your person and let's see what we got here. One. All right. So the initial energies of your person, let's see what's going on here. So Spirit's saying that right now you should be better off by yourself at this point. Why? Because you need to clear your head space. Spirit's also saying divine feminine. So I'm not sure which one of the two of you has this energy, because even if it's a man, it can still be divine feminine energy. It's an energy. It's not a gender. This is the person that's usually more spiritual of the two. Spirit's saying whatever you're asking for is going to take a lot of time, right? Because there's a lot of distractions, sidetrack, change, delay. And Spirit's saying that while you're in this delay, you need to work on self a little bit. And so I'm going to pull a couple cards here. First card I'm gonna pull is I want to see where your block is in this relationship. And like I say, I'm going to give you a little bit more because you were willing to take a chance and pay for a reading. So we're gonna get a little bit more deeper into you. And most of the people, when you do it online, I give you a little bit extra. And so, Spirit, what is Shauna's blocks in love? And so, Shauna, the blocks that you're currently working on, and these are the things that you're going to need to do in this time that you're away from your person. And even if your person doesn't come back, and we'll see if there's a time frame on that. Uh, you need to work on this because this is going to bring what's really meant for you in. And Spirit's saying number one is vulnerability, right? You're not really ready to be truly vulnerable, to really expose the true self. And, a lot of people, when I say that, oh, but I'm vulnerable, most of the time they're not truly ready to go in their own heart because they don't know what's inside their own heart. It's time to work on that vulnerability. And the second piece of that which goes with this is love is the answer, because you're waiting for love to open you up from a relationship, and this is not what's going to happen. You're going to just keep manifesting a loop of people who are not vulnerable, who don't want to attach because you don't want to. So for you, what you need to do is you need to love yourself a lot more. You need to open your heart. You need to work on understanding why you're afraid of opening your heart, and it could stem from this lifetime. It could stem from a past lifetime. I have a ton of free healings at silverfoxspiritual on gmail.com, and that's going to help you with that. Now, we're also going to do a timing here for you. And Spirit's saying you're wasting your time on this one. This is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. You have to really work on self. This is what Spirit is really telling you. Now, the question is, do you want something net new that's going to come in, that's going to be a match for you, or do you want to hold space for somebody who's showing they're not showing up? And that's a choice you have to make, because healing's always about a choice, and healing's about facing yourself and facing what you don't want to see. So I hope that helps you, Shauna. That's the that's the cards, and I appreciate you for taking some time to actually pay for a reading, and thank you very much. So let me know if that made sense to you. I'm sorry it's not the answer that you want. Um, and like I say, I have a lot of free stuff on my spiritual on YouTube that can really, really help you out. And if you're ready, you want to look at maybe doing a full reading or a healing. But one I would suggest for you on there is letting go of the one you never thought you could let go of, because I think that's going to help you. It's not going to be a one and done healing. This one's going to take time. Have grace with yourself as you're starting to heal yourself, because you really do deserve the person that really focuses on you and is fully present in that moment for you. So thank you again. And so, all right, for the rest of you, we just did a paid relationship reading. Those are generally what the paid relationship readings do look like. She got a little bit more because she needed a little bit more in the now moments, what Spirit told me. And, you know, love yourself. Yeah, there's plenty to love. You just have to realize it within yourself. And so with that, we'll get back to the queue. And for everybody here, just remember a few ground rules, right? Number one is post your question once. I do read them all. Repeating or spamming doesn't get you answered faster or get you any good attention. It just gets you muted, because that's what I'll do. Because I just need people to be patient, because people deserve enough time on their reading so that they can actually hear the reading, and I can focus if they have any questions on it. Second thing is general card reads are the only thing I do for free. Anything with a relationship, a person, my person, my ex, whatever, that is a paid reading. You saw what a paid reading does. It's a Galaxy coin or a $5 donation, whichever you would prefer. And deeper dives, which is probably a little bit bigger than what we did here, and that's a $10 reading. So with that, let me go down the queue. And so I believe the next one in here was Evelina. Hopefully you're still here. Let's get you a card. And I'm going to go down the line here, and let's go from there. So Evelina, let's see what we have for you. And so for you, Evelina, it is the canary spirit. Sing your own song. Stop trying to be somebody else. Be who you are. This is a big theme for a lot of people. Everybody's wearing a mask and they're not being true to themselves. And so let's see what we have here. And that was for Evelina. And Lydia did you have a question? If you did, please put it in here. And Noraz, if you're looking for a relationship reading, as I said before, that is a $5 donation or a Galaxy coin. And Kelly, how could anybody ignore you, Kelly? You just said not to ignore you. So what were you looking for, Kelly? Put it in a comment window, and let's go from there. And you're welcome, Evelina. And Eva, yeah, you could get a general. That would be fine. So let's see what we have for you, Eva. Yeah, general readings are always for free. Relationship readings, as you can see, they take a little bit more information than a single card. So I don't do single card relationship. So Eva, you're at an impasse. You're stalled. You're blocked. And why are you blocked? Because your sexual energy is blocked. Your creativity is blocked. It's time for you to do a sacral clearing, sacral healing. Spirit is telling you to start healing some sexual trauma. That is blocking your creativity and blocking your energy flow. So you need to work on that. Could be from this lifetime or another one. And so that is for you, Eva. And let's see who else we had here. Um, so Kelly, what kind of reading did you want? You didn't say what you wanted here. And you're welcome, Eva. And Goldilocks 15, can you get a reading? You sure can. I'll get you a general reading. Let's see what we have here. And hello, Anna Banana. How did you like your reading? I hope that helped you in some of the suggestions I gave you. And so let's see. So Goldie, for you, it's the whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. You don't need to know all the answers all the time. You just need to allow for them to show up as they show up. And I'm glad it did. And, if you have any follow-on questions, Anna, please, you're welcome to reach out. And let's see what else we have here. So let's see. Can I tell you what King card means? No, I'm not sure what King card means because that's somebody's personal interpretation. But I can give you a general question. And so for you, Kelly, you will get, let's see what we have here. You've reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There's something for you here. So Spirit's saying you're coming up to a new cycle. And so in this new cycle, Spirit's saying instead of doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, for you, it's time to pivot. Time to look at your patterns, look at the things that keep repeating in your life over and over again, and finally make a change. Finally choose differently. And that's done by looking at it differently. I hope that helps. Look at it with new eyes. And Chantel, how are you today? Let's get you a general card. So, Spirit, what do we have for Chantel? And hi, Susie. Good to see you. And thank you, Anna Banana, for the heart, and Vita for the heart. And so the cow spirit is saying for you, the miracles are endless. Start to see the miracles. And that's for you, Chantel. And Vita Jen, how can we help you, Vita Jen? And let's see who else. And thank you for the rose, Susie. Let's get you a card while we're waiting. For you, Susie, we've got a whole bunch of animals coming out. So Spirit saying for you, Susie, you're still stuck in the past a little bit. Turn that past knowledge, those past experiences into wisdom, and bring that into the future. Allow those things to come into the future to help guide you into the path that you've known all along. And let's see what else we have here. And so welcome, welcome. Vita Jen, did you have a question? And Bren M, you can have a card. Let's see what we have for you, Bren M. And So for Brent M, we got three cards here. So you got a lot of issues going on right now, within feeling safe, within being perfect, with being in your own body, and Spirit saying that's pulling your power apart. So you need all lower chakras. Uh, all of them need to be rebalanced. You need to ground a lot. You need to start to feel safe. You need to start to believe in the miracles. But in order for the miracles to happen, you gotta clear this safety issue. You have to start feeling safe within yourself, and you need to start believing in yourself. Take your power back. You can create those miracles. That's for you, Brenem. And let's see who else we have here today. And so please do make sure that you're putting your notifications on, because, once you have your notifications on, that you will know when I'm live. And for those of you who see that little sign, ask about the subscription option. So subscription is something that TikTok started, and I wanted to try to. I'm only doing things that provide value for my viewers and my clients, and the subscription is going to provide some value. So the first thing it does is it gives you priorities in all the lives. So when I go live, I'm going to sign at least the first 5 minutes, might be more if I get more subscribers, to be able to get your question in first, right? Before anybody else in the public can actually even get into the comment window. I shut it down until, I give it enough time for the subscribers to get their questions in. For the then once that's open, subscribers still do get a bonus that they're going to get picked first over anybody else in the queue, except for paying people, meaning somebody paid for a read. I'm also doing subscriber only lives, so lives like this, but only for subscribers. So you're going to get a little bit more, maybe a little bit more of a read within there. And then if you go to the next level, which is the elite level, I'm also going to give you everything you get with the standard level, but you also will get at least once a month. I'll probably do twice a month live, which will be pre-scheduled so you have time for it. And it's going to include reading and healing, and it's going to be via Zoom, so you're able to talk. You can get on screen. We can really, get some good codes out to you as well. So I'm excited about this option where I'm able to do a little bit more for my clients and my viewers. That is, not crazy expensive. It's only a few dollars, less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks for the month, and it's going to provide you a lot more value over time. So hopefully that anybody's interested, just click on that little star button on the bottom. And with that, let's see if we have anybody else that has a question. Anna, did you have any other questions that you wanted to put in? Just please put it into the chat window. And thank you for subscribing to the Elite, Anna. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so let's see what we have for everybody here. And Anna, well, I'm going to pull you a card anyway. I'm going to actually pull you two cards because you joined the Elite. So let me just focus in on what I want to pull you on. I think I'm going to pull. This is one. It's called Blank Slate. I haven't pulled that out in a while, and this is for people going through some difficult situations. And I want to see what this is going to help you do in this. And so for you, Anna, it says clean up your social media accounts. That's part of where your questions were on your mini. This is going to help you a lot too. We're going to clean out all that energy that's kind of pulling away from you and from your healing. And at the same time, let's see what the chakra cards are saying for today for you. That one. Yeah, it's you got a safety and a safety issue with a soulmate as well. So something, in your space of a soulmate or a perceived soulmate is making you feel unsafe too. That needs to be cleared out. I hope that makes sense for you. And welcome to everybody who has joined. I am doing live, and I'm also, free readings. They're general readings. I'm also doing paid readings for anybody who's looking for a relationship or a deeper dive. You can do that. Relationship readings are $5, and a deeper dive reading is $10. And So if we have anybody else that's here that would like to put a question in, please put your question in the comments. And Sean S., you absolutely may have a card. And I am going to pull another deck out once I find it for you. So I feel there's another deck. I feel the beast souls want to come out today. And I have a feeling maybe the dragons might want to come out too. I haven't pulled them out in a while. And so let's see what we have going on here. So Spirit, what do the beasts want to say for Sean S? And for Sean, the loyal llama. So Spirit saying, whatever you're trying to get to right now, you need to have a lot of patience, a lot of stamina, a lot of diligence, and allow for it to happen. So whatever you're trying to manifest, whatever you're trying to get, this is gonna try your patience in the toughest of ways. But what you need to do is you need to channel your inner llama and have that patience, have the ability to just wait it out. It will come. I hope that helps you, Sean S. Let me know if that makes sense, what they were screaming to come out. And welcome, 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 everybody. Just going to go over the quick ground rules here. So post your question once. I do read them all. Repeating or spamming never gets you answered faster. However, it does get you muted. So let's not put that attention that you don't want on yourself, and get the right attention by being patient and allowing for the answers to come. And then for the readings, it's free and paid. It's a combination. Free readings are general questions. Any relationship reading is a paid reading, $5 donation, and anybody who wants to go for a deep dive, it's a $10. And so, Samina, that answer would require a $5 donation or a Galaxy coin. And Melissa, yes, you may get a card. Let's see what the spirit animals. And hello, Brian Allen. And so, and you're welcome, Sean S. All right. So for you, Melissa, the wise rabbit, make full use of your wisdom to help yourself jump over the difficulties. So you probably have some little speed bumps in the road. Spirit saying, slow down, use your wisdom, and jump over the speed bump. Don't hit it full speed. And welcome, welcome, welcome. And Brian, did you want to get a card? Please let me know, and I will put a card in there, pull a card for you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And welcome to everybody who is just joining here. We're doing our usual clarity reads, both free and paid. Why sit in confusion when clarity is just one reading away? For those of you who want a little bit deeper of a reading, I offer all different types of reads. If you just send me a DM, I'll send you a list of all the different options that I have available to you. It'll be a link, and we go from there. And so, Brian Allen, let's see what we have for you today. And yes, Penny, just be patient and I will be happily give you a card. So let's see what we have here. And so for you, Brian, we have the elegant horse. Show other people your daring and graceful ways. So this is a leadership, but you lead with grace, not with force, is what Spirit is saying. And Penny, let's see what we have for you. So let's see, Spirit, what do we have for Penny? For you, Penny, you have the swan, elegance, purity, and tranquility. Stay classy, accept the gift of love and beauty. That's coming in for you. And how are you doing, Womble Frequency? How can we help? Did you have a question? And you're welcome, Brian Allen. Appreciate it. And hello, Metal Legs. Anybody who does have a question. And so, Dom, anything that has to do with relationship or your person is a $5 donation or a Galaxy the gift system, either one. And surprise you, Womble, let's see what we got for you today. I'm going to use my blank slate deck for you, Womble. For some reason or another, I feel that you might need this. Uh, so practice mindfulness is what I'm getting for you, womb frequency. So for you, you really need to get down. You need to be present and you need to meditate a lot. I hope this is what's coming into your field, because if it's not, Spirit's really pushing that it's time for you to really get in and meditate. Be present in the present moment. I have a few free meditations up here on TikTok and also on my YouTube channel, Silver Spiritual. And so that's for you, womb frequency. And let's see who else we have. We're cutting on about 45 minutes, so we'll go over the basic standard rules again. So, during the lives, I do run a clean boundary around looping energy, and that's when somebody asks the same question over and over again mindlessly. Just tells me they're not present, and I won't read from that space because they won't listen anyway. Now, everybody does get a free reading because I'm not a vending machine. And if you do want the free reading, then go ahead and put in a general question, anything to do with relationships or a deeper dive. They are paid readings. So with that, let's see who else has something. And so John 3:16, what is that? I'm not quite sure. I know what that is. If you're quoting Bible quotes, I don't do Bible quotes. So, but if you're looking for a card, I'd be happy to get you a card. And you're welcome, womb frequency. And so let's see who else we have. And Denise, yes, you may have a general reading. So let's see what we have for you, Denise. And thank you for the rose. I appreciate that, Denise. It helps. Every little bit helps us creators keep on providing this kind of content for free. So we have for you, take a break. You're too busy. You've got the busy hummingbird, right? Take a break and discover and enjoy the sweetness of life. And the hummingbirds are reminding you they eat nothing but the sweetest of the nectars. So take that time to enjoy. And no, Jablu, that is a relationship question. But honestly, wouldn't you know you're married to that person? How wouldn't you not know if you're married to the right person or not? If you want that relationship reading, it does cost $5. Any relationship reading is a $5 reading. And Anne said, you called in sick for work, got bullied by your boss. Will you find another job soon? Well, let's take a look at the energies. First thing you got to do whenever you're looking for a job is A, feel worthy, and B, uh, make sure that you want or have a passion for the other job. I know what that feeling is. I basically told my old boss to go F himself, and I just walked off because it was the most horrible year I ever had. I'm still looking for a real job. And so let's see where we're at here for you. When is the energies good for Anne finding a job? Spirit saying it's just around the corner, but divine timing is at play, which means that you really need to focus yourself on self-worth at this time, but it is coming close. Just believe you are worthy of the job and you will find a new job. Start looking, but make sure you believe that you're worthy of what it is. Now, Aliyah, that is a $5 reading. So if you do want to know about relationship readings, are always a paid reading here, and happy to give it to you. I just needed a $5 donation or a Galaxy coin, whichever you prefer. And same thing with you, Hope. All relationship readings are a donation based. They're paid readings. And Alicia, can you have a general reading? You certainly can. And so bear with me while we look at this. And Denise, thank you for the hand heart and the rose. I appreciate you. And Anne for the heart me. Perspective is a matter of where you stand, is what I get for you, Alicia. And so Spirit's saying you're looking at something with the wrong perspective. Change your perspective a little bit, and things are going to move for you. I hope that makes sense. And let's see where we at. Katie Wiggins wants to know, will you get the job? Well, I hope you will. Let's take a look. You really need to do a believe that you're going to get the job, Katie. And Alex, I don't do any mediumship, but if you believe that your mom is sending the ladybugs, and she did, and Spirit is saying you got two yeses and a no here for the job. Believe you're going to get the job, because your belief right now is the hinge pin on whether that job is yours or not. Because if you don't truly believe, if you have a lot of doubts, and it's hard not to have a lot of doubts, then you will that will not make it to you. So make sure that you are believing in yourself and believing that that job is already yours. And Nanjabula, a general reading. Hang on. And then for everybody who is just joining here, I just have a few rules here. So let me just go over the rules before I get to Nanjabulu. And the first rule is question once and only once. I don't need to, a reminder, hey, you forgot me, or hey, did you see my question? No, I see them all. I go in the pace that I go in, and I go with the people who I go with in the order I go with. There's no set order. So patience is a huge virtue for me. If I see people asking way too many times, I'm just going to mute you. It's not giving you the attention that you think you want. So make sure you are patient and allow for enough time for me to go through the line to get to your reading. Also, if you're impatient and you'd like to skip that line, a $5 donation will get you right to the front of the line. Same thing with any relationship reading, is a $5 reading, and a deeper dive is a $10 reading. And so with that, Najabulo, let's get you your reading. And, I understand everybody wants their answer, but so everybody on here wants the same answer. So you just have to be patient. For you, Najabalu, let it shine. It's time for you to put your best foot forward here. And why is it time for that? So you can make your dreams come true. Make sure you're dressing just like the peacock. Dress for success, and your dreams will come true. And the Empress. Let's see what we have here. And Michelle, you just haven't listened to a thing I said because you're too busy cutting and pasting. So we're just going to mute you. Come back in when you're ready to follow the rules. And the Empress, let's see what we have for you. You have the rabbit spirit. It's a lucky time for you. Use your lucky rabbit's foot while it's still here. You got about a week on it. That's what I'm hearing. So make sure you use the best of your luck. Go get yourself a lottery ticket. And when you win, make sure you make sure you're sharing a little bit of the winnings up here. And hello, Jacqueline Montana. How are you? If you have a question, just let me know. And so hope you're asking, will you find favor this month? Let's see what the spirits say. And spirits are saying, use your mind wisely. So it's up to you whether you find favor. Make sure whenever you're speaking, whenever you're talking, that you're really thinking things through before you react. That's what Spirit is saying for you, Hope. And with that, I am on 53 minutes. Usually I keep my lives to under an hour, so I'm going to start my my closings. Thank you, everybody who have shown up here. Thank you to everybody who has donated. If you are looking for your own personal readings, I do personal readings. You just send me a DM or send me an email at silverfoxspiritual at gmail.com, and I give you all the services I have. I have a bunch of current specials, so take a look inside of my profile for any current special. King Elizabeth, anybody who wants a relationship reading, it is a paid reading and a $5 donation. I can do them offline as well as online. The online ones are $5. Offline, you'll see it on my list. The $5 and $10 are only for people who have the courage to ask for a reading online, because that takes a lot of courage. So with that, if you are looking to kind of be able to get a little bit more priority into any of these lives that I do, because I do a lot and a lot of people are fighting for time to get their stuff answered, consider joining the subscription service. And what my subscription service offers is the ability to kind of skip the line a little bit. You get subscriber only lives. And if you join the elite session, we're also going to do subscriber healings as well. So if you are interested, click on the star link. It'll give you all the information. It's well worth it. Try it out for a month, see if you like it. We're just starting this, so starting in August, I'm going to start doing at least 2 to 3 subscriber lives only for subscribers. They will be scheduled, and I'm also going to be doing at least one subscriber only healings for my elite members. So with that, thank everybody for coming. I thank everybody for showing up. Thank everybody who donated. If you're looking to start your healing, go to my YouTube channel, Silver Spiritual on YouTube. I have 555 at current count videos up there, all to help you heal for all sorts of different situations. You'll find something there for yourself, and if you find that it works for you, then consider doing a healing. And with that, I will chat with everybody later. I will not be doing another live tonight. And thank you. Have a good night for you as well. This will be my last live for today, and we'll see you tomorrow when I start lives again. Have a great day.